You already know it is half a gallon goods, and I'm rocking with Mikey T, the movie star, live on Report Card Radio.
Goodz, what's up, man? I appreciate you making the time to join me today on Report Card Radio.
Yeah, we out here in New York City. You joined me. Shit, you came out here.
That's what's up, man. So tell me, how did you first get interested in music and battling?
The people I used to hang around was always older than me, and they was like real into like the music. Like my man D Bull, who's actually down with me now, he was somebody like I learned from. He was running around battling, doing everything, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger. And I used to watch them do it, and you know what I'm saying, one day I came home from school and they was having like a cipher. I thought it was like they just cried around rapping, and I went to see, and I saw two people battling. And that's actually how I got into battle rap from there, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, growing up, back in the day, it wasn't no social media, so word of mouth was everything. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to be known, you wanted people to know you. You had to run around and, you know what I'm saying, get your name up. So we just run around battling everybody, or your man might talk shit and say, yo, my man, I'm gonna kill your man. Then you in a battle and don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
So how'd the name Half a Gallon Goodz come about? Was it something that you started with your career, or did it come about because of the battles?
Actually, like I said, my man Boog actually gave me that name because that's when I was younger. So we used to drink a lot of Henny. You know what I'm saying? So we used to buy like a half a gallon every weekend. You know what I'm saying? And get up no matter what we was doing and drink and chill. So that's how that name came about. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking that Henny a lot back then.
So Goodz, with all the success, do you plan on taking a shot at the music industry, or is battle rap your main focus?
I mean, I would love to be in the music industry. Before, you know, I always battled and did music. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of situations before, you know, the battle shit. I was actually fucking with Swiss at one point. I was up at Warner Brothers at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was, God bless Chris Lighty, rest in peace. I was actually in talks with Chris Lighty before he passed away. You know, so I was always like, you know, trying to, you know what I'm saying, do me industry-wise and a couple of situations in the industry and stuff like that. And I feel like in battle rap, once you start battling, you kind of get boxed no matter what. It's like they don't want to give a dude a chance that battle. I don't know why. I don't know what what that's based off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you kind of get boxed. You know what I'm saying? So, but I learned to embrace battle rap. You know what I'm saying? This is what people know me for. You know what I'm saying? I got fans off it. I'm famous off it. So I learned to embrace that and stop trying to be an industry rapper. You know what I'm saying? If that's not in my plans, it's cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the fans in battle rap. And I love what battle rap brung. You know what I'm saying? As far as like my career and things like that, and people knowing me and stuff like that.
So speaking of that, Goodz, could you break down your relationship with Swiss Beats for me, like how you two actually came together?
I think I knew some people that knew him. You know what I'm saying? Like older dudes I used to hang with. And one day, I think this when Cassidy was locked up. I guess he was looking for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it was a bunch of people down in his studio. He had people come through, a bunch of rappers. So I remember my man calling me. He like, yo, come down here. You know what I'm saying? You know, matter of fact, it was a guy by the name of Greg Walker. He was in the industry, and we knew Greg Walker, and Greg Walker was telling my man to get me to go down there with him. So I'm like, I'm gonna come. I was in the movies actually. It's a long time ago. I was in the movies. So as soon as I left the movies, my man like, come down, I'm gonna pay your cab down. It's all the way in Manhattan. I think I'm in a movie somewhere up in the Bronx. So I take a cab, I go down there, and I walk in the room. You know, there's a bunch of dudes rapping in there. So I guess they have rapped a few times already. So when I walked in, I guess everybody was telling him about me. Because when I walked in, he was like, yo, rap. As soon as I walked in. So at that time, I had about 50 raps remembered. You know what I'm saying? Like I was long-winded. I could rap for hours. That's when we was doing that. So boom, so he said rap, I just went. So I stopped. He like rap again. I go again. Boom. I'm going like 100 bars every rap. So I probably rapped like 10 times. He was like, all right. After that, like, everything stopped. He didn't want to hear nobody else. He was like, yo, come back tomorrow. He's like, I want you to come back tomorrow. So I went back to the studio tomorrow, and we actually recorded a song called Breathe on Him that I actually put out. You Google it, was out. It's called Breathe on Him. And then from there, I was fucking with him.
Did any other business materialize from that relationship?
Really, nah. I was fucking with him for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, the only thing that came out of that probably was just a relationship. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? If I see Swiss, we talk. He always show me love. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know the politics behind the whole, you know, the industry shit and all that. I don't know why it ain't go nowhere, but it did. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. It just. But I fucked with him. He used to call me every day. He'll come to the studio. Come to the studio. I used to go to the studio. I laid a couple of joints. We did a couple of joints.
So Goodz, speaking of battles, there was actually talk of a battle that happened with you and Cassidy before the actual URL battle. Could you recollect that for me?
Yeah. Cassidy wasn't even signed to Swiss at this time. Cassidy wasn't even signed. This one Cassidy was down with when it was 3 of them. It was Lost in the Family. It was him and 2 other. I don't know. I forgot the rapper's names, but it was 3 of them. There was a group, and this was before Swiss, I guess, took him out the group to go solo. So it was 3 of them at first. I guess they was trying to mess with all 3 of them. They had a group. There was a group, but I went to and this is actually before I started fucking with Swiss. I didn't know Swiss at this time. I met Swiss years after this. The joint with me going down to the studio happened years after this. This is like before I even knew Swiss. I was already in talks with Rough Riders. That's somebody else I was in talks with. Rough Rider was big on battle rap. They always been big on battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So I was in talks with them. I let them hear a few songs. They was fucking with me. They actually brung some dude to battle me. I cooked him. Then they started talking about Cassidy. Like, we got this other kid for you. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Cassidy. We got this other kid for you. We got this other kid for you. So then she called me and my man Bill, rest in peace, to go to Kiss video shoot. Put your hands up. Nah, fuck that. Put your hands down. That shoot. We went over there. And mind you, like I said, we didn't go there to, I didn't go there to rap. I didn't know I was going there to rap. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, unprepared was prepared. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you never know who was gonna rap. So like I said, I had 50 raps, remember, and I wasn't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going there to rap at all. So I go there, boom, we chilling. In the middle of like an intermission, they come here, they brought me over, they introduced me to Cassie. So like, yo, rap. You know what I'm saying? So at my point, I'm then I'm not thinking like, oh, this is a setup. But now looking at it, it's like, oh, this was a setup. Y'all brought me down here to battle him. But like I said at that time, who cares? So they like rap. So I go off. So people crowd around, I go off. So I got people going crazy, oohs and ahs, all that. So after I stopped, Cassidy just started spitting at me. You know what I'm saying? And this one, he was a little filthy little nigga too. T-shirt over his hoodie, little dirty little nigga. Like he was hungry. So it looked like they just had him battling. That's what they did. Like, you got a little dog, like sick him, like that. He was like one of them niggas. They had him like that. So he just started spitting at me. So as soon as he stopped, I started spitting at him. I was prone to that. You know what I'm saying? Like we was doing that, walking around. We was doing that like every other day. That shit wasn't nothing to just engage in a battle. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? We was doing it on the street. So as soon as he stopped, I started spitting at him, and we just went back and forth. Somebody got that footage though. You know what I'm saying? It was cameras there. I don't know who got the footage, but it was cameras there. But we went back and forth. We went at least 15 times back and forth. 14, 13 times, like at least back and forth. That's how it was back then. You had to out rap a nigga and beat him. You could have been killing a nigga the whole battle, but if he had more raps than you, he'll wind up winning off that. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. We went back and forth, boom, yeah, that pretty much was it.
The battle's online now. After coming off what people are considered a 3-0 versus Cassidy,
right.
Where does this rank you now in the world of battle rap?
I don't know. I don't even look into it that deep to say where I'm ranked at because of this battle. To me, and this is real to me, I don't rank myself off for this battle. Not saying it's not a big accomplishment, but for me it's not, because I like to go in and battle the top battle dudes that's doing it. Going into this battle, I didn't feel like Cassidy was gonna come in there cooking. I didn't feel like that, because I know I'm from that era. He's from, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from that era. We was running around doing the same. I'm from that era, so I know from that era to now is totally different. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's totally different. So I know you got to be in it to understand the changes and to be able to change with it. So I know from him not being in it, he don't understand the changes. You get what I'm saying? And he's too delusional to let somebody tell him and talk to him, say, listen, stuff is different, this is how I go. So I already know going into our battle, he was going to be the same old Cassidy. Like, I knew that already. So what it does for me for my career, I mean, I definitely think it boosts me up. You know, it gives me a notch, especially in the it got more people looking. You know what I'm saying? More people that didn't know it before. It definitely got more people knowing me who I am now. But when it comes to battle rap, I'm already top of the top in battle rap. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So in battle rap, it don't put me on nowhere top. But as far as outside of battle rap, it do got more people looking at me maybe and knowing me that didn't know me before. So I guess that's cool.
So Goodz, looking back at the battle, you know what I mean, a few months later, what's your thoughts on the battle? Is it what you said? Is it like a rapper coming back treating URL like Love and Hip Hop?
When I first when we did it, like, I always watched the battle once, but now because they got pay-per-view and then it comes out again, it's like you get two bursts from the battle. You get two, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
So I watched it on the pay-per-view, and then I watched it recently one time. So on a pay-per-view, when I watched it, I'm like, all right, I could, you know, maybe 2-1. I could see if some people is giving him the first round. I ain't gonna argue with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna argue with that. So I said, you know, I got him 2-1. Then watching it now, though, it's a 3-0. Well, I don't know if somebody could give him a first round. He was terrible. He sucks. He just need to rap on them old ass beats he rapping on. He be alright. He got a fan base, though. His fan base in my DM right now. They trying to convince me he won.
Was it difficult to actually put the battle together with Cassidy?
With me and him?
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't difficult. I didn't, you know, Cassidy paints the picture like I wanted to battle, like I wanted to battle him and all this. Nah, I didn't want to battle Cassidy. If I talked about it in interviews, it's because they asked me a question like you did right now. You can't find no interview without them asking me about him. You know what I'm saying? That I just brought it up and said, yeah, Cassidy is now, I'm going to bet. Nah, they always asked me about him because they knew that a battle might have happened because I had said that before. You know what I'm saying? So they always asked me about him or whatever. But as far as like me wanting to battle him, I didn't. It wasn't like I wanted to battle him. You know what I'm saying? He was coming back, and it was out of, I guess, me, Rum Nitty, and Suge. You know, because he was talking. You know, it was. I would, and as a fan, I would have loved to have seen him and Rum Nitty. Just me. I would have picked him and Rum Nitty over me and him. But they don't have. We have more of a story to lead up to the battle. That's why it makes sense for me and him to battle. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But as a fan, I would have loved to have seen him and Rum Nitty. I would love to see Rum Nitty punch his head up. Since he think he a puncher, I would love to see, you know what I'm saying? Him go up against the best puncher we have right now. I would have loved to see it. But it just made more sense for me and him to battle. Going into the battle, even while it was going on, I didn't feel like it was a big battle. I never did. Until he started talking. I didn't get the urge to really want to kill him until he started talking crazy. I needed him to start talking like the way he was talking. Other than that, I didn't really feel like that. And everything, this is where everything I'm lying. When you interview Clips, ask Clips. Ask certain people.
Oh, Charlie Clips?
Yeah, Charlie Clips. Maybe DNA you could ask. It's a bunch. It's a people I told, and like Clips was telling me like, nah. Once he start talking, you gonna get amped. And I was telling Clips like, this shit ain't no big. I told people that like this ain't a big battle to me. To me, Verb and Lux was bigger than this. This wasn't a big battle, you know. And it became big, and it became because of him, because of the talking and him being delusional. Played a very good part. It's actually good he's fucking delusional and made it dope. He started battle rap. He did this. Lux is here and he's here. Like all that shit made this a big battle and made it possible to be a big battle and made it dope. It's dope though because I just looked at the views and we hit 500,000 in a 24 hours. I don't think they've never been done, if I'm not mistaken.
So Goodz, how about Cassidy arguing with the crowd and then the crowd booing him? Like, is that something that will conventionally happen?
The crowd don't like your shit, they're gonna boo you.
How about arguing with the crowd though?
It's what I'm saying. You arguing with the crowd, you're losing. It's bad. It makes you look very, very bad. You get what I'm saying? It's so crazy because his fans are so much of dust heads like him. They'll argue and tell you I put people to boo him. I paid people to boo him, and the battle rap dudes were sitting in the front. They was booing him, and you want to be something crazy? Hitman was sitting in the front. Tay-Rock, who Cassidy fucks with, you get what I'm saying? Surf was sitting there right in front, and I think that's it. They didn't boo not one time. Battle rappers don't boo. They there to hear it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't boo not one time. And if you want, and on top of that, Cassidy had a lot of his fans there. Like a lot of Cassidy fans was there. You know what I'm saying? So if it was set up for them to boo him, why didn't they start booing him in the first round? If it was set up for him to get booed, why they ain't boo him through the whole shit? No, because in battle rap, your first round is gonna be gas. They happy to see you, so you would kind of get away with a little bit of anything. Your first round, they happy to see you. You get what I'm saying? So they waiting to go crazy for you. After that first round, that's when all the gas is going. That's when you say, okay, let's see who win this battle, because now they waiting for you to say some bullshit, and that's how battle rap is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. He wasn't the only one that got booed that night. That's what I understand. He wasn't the only one that got booed that night. A whole bunch of people got booed that night the same exact way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front. You know, I was after hearing Cassidy's first round, I was like, he got him. How's Goodz gonna come back from this? Yeah. He's got him. There's no way. Even though that first round was a little long.
About 15 minutes.
But
I wasn't even worried about it.
You came back though and you got him in the first round.
Yeah, I think I beat him the first round. I think the beginning of his first round was cool. Like the first maybe, I can't even say half, maybe quarter. Yeah.
After he got past the first 3 bars about splitting your face like a melon.
Yeah. After that, yeah, no, but he had a little more that was decent, and then it died until it hit the part where you made battle rap. That was towards the end, and then niggas don't know in battle rap, man, you gotta structure your shit right. Your shit can't die for that long, and then you think, you know what I'm saying, because you rap long, you won. And that's what people got mixed up on. So I feel like a lot of people were saying 2-1, giving him the first round because he rapped longer. And people fucked that up. But if you listen to some material, my material, you know, I don't like talking like this. You don't really never hear me say, I killed him, my material. I don't like doing it. I let the fans decide, let them talk. But it's clear my material was better than his material. All 3 rounds. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? People talk. And then another thing, I think people consider bars, when they say bars, how you rhyme your words. That's what Cassidy fans consider bars. If you say y'all grab the Mac, I blast the strap, and that is that, because you rhyming your words, I guess that's bar. That's not bars. You just know how to rhyme your words. He actually can rhyme his words. He can rhyme his ass off. If you talk about rhyming, but that's not bars. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't have enough, like, haymakers or them hard hitting, like them bars that sting. He didn't have those. He had a bunch of jabs, like shoot your block up Fortnite.
Why do you think Cassidy backstabbed AR-AB?
From my point of view, it was a backstab, or it was like he didn't take care of him. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the interviews Ab did, he said it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you hanging with me, if we start hanging together every day, I'm gonna make sure you good no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. It's just it's morals. And I don't think a lot of people follow the same morals. So I feel like you know, just my personal opinion, he could have handled Ab better. That's all. I don't know Ab personally. You know what I'm saying? But from me looking at it, he could have handled Ab better, because Ab was ready to go 110 for that man. That's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? He was putting himself out there for him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know Ab, you know what I'm saying? But just from me looking at it, that's how I look. So any nigga that's gonna do that for me, I'm gonna make sure he good. Cause that's real love, that's genuine love. You know what I'm saying? You don't get genuine love from a lot of people, so.
Now in the Battle Goods, you were referencing two parts of AR-AB's relationship with Cassidy, right? Not just the when he didn't lawyer up AR-AB in the murder trial. You were also referencing how now AR-AB is facing a federal indictment.
I mean, I don't want to get too much into that. We know what's going on with Ab. I was referencing, yeah, him, Ab being locked up, and this was a dude that was down for you and had genuine love for you and anything. You could contribute anything. I don't care if you send him $100. Just do something for that man. That man was down for you, and then, you know what I'm saying? Or write him a letter. It don't gotta be no money. Write him a letter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if somebody was down for you and they was willing to go, you know, to the moon for you, that's genuine love. You should reciprocate it back or show it back in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with Ab in this case or whatever. You know, it's a fucked up situation. Based on it, like I said, I don't really know the situation, and we know Ab is locked up. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up situation. I know how that shit feel. I wasn't locked up, but it was a time I could have been. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like and when you like that, you know what I'm saying? You want people that you show love to show you some love. You feel what I'm saying? So,
well, that was one of the big points of the Battle Goods, is when Cassidy was trying to make it seem like it was gangster to get locked up, and then you had flipped it on him and said the whole point of doing dirt in the street is to not get locked up.
That's the whole point. How does it make you more of a gangster because you got caught or you got locked up? I don't understand why people do that. It makes you stupid. You know what I'm saying? God bless, man. I'm blessed to say I haven't been locked up, and I did a bunch of stupid shit when I was young. Bunch of stupid shit I could have been still locked up for. You know what I'm saying? But I also I always was smart. I always didn't move like everybody else because I watched how they move. But these niggas is moving stupid. They gonna get locked up, and I saw it, and I just didn't move like them. But any little fuck up, you could get caught up. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like God was on my side and never happened to me. But you can't glorify being locked up. Yeah, I'm locked up, nigga. I've been locked up for 10 years. I'm a gang. No, you're not. You stupid.
You fucked up. You didn't get to live the life you were supposed to.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because what's making money if you can't enjoy it? I see the same thing with people that work all their life. You doing three, you know what I'm saying, 3 overtime jobs and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You working 3 jobs, so you making some money, but you can't enjoy your money. What's the sense? What's the sense of making all this money and you can't enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? So unless you're doing it for a purpose, then I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on the streets and you making some money and you get locked up, that purpose is over. So you got to be smarter. If you're gonna do what you do, man, give yourself a time period. Do it for that. Stick to that time. Make a plan for yourself. Stick to that plan, and just do that from there.
Goods, I wanted to ask, what did you think about Cassidy dissing Gillie the Kid over his opinion on the battle?
Cassidy is retarded, man. He's slow, man. You can't. Something's wrong with him. It's not a. This is not me just saying this. You could look at the man and tell something is wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, Gillie didn't even say. All Gillie did was give his opinion. If Gillie before the battle told me I was gonna get killed, I'm going with Cassidy. Gillie told me that before in my face. He said, "Listen, girls, you nice. I fuck with you. Out of them niggas, you one of my favorites." But I've been watching Cassidy come up killing niggas. Like there's nothing you can do with him. Gillie told me this. You get what I'm saying? So what's the problem with? What's the problem with after the battle he feels different? You get what I'm saying? And that he said he actually saw the battle and said, "Nah, you lost." It's an opinion. It's an opinion. You know what I'm saying? But Cassidy is a little bugged out, man. So I can't call it, man. I think he's sick. God bless him, man.
I don't know if you saw on the internet, but one time Cassidy before had called out Gillie in an interview, and then Gillie actually showed up on his block.
Yeah. So I don't. But then for him to do it again is just like that's what I'm saying. he's not all there. Cassidy not all there, man. He think he looks healthy. He told me in the battle, I see you lost weight, you working out, you trying to be healthy like me. No, once you say that, I don't get it, man. He look like the stand. The nigga like the stand right here at the holding up the camera. Like a tripod. That nigga like this big, B. You look unhealthy. You look sick. But that's what I'm saying. In his mind, he look like Johnny Bravo. So, crazy, man. So, yeah, your mind is strong, man. Your mind is strong. And if you believe something in your mind, that's what it is. That's what you see. So, I don't know.
How did you react to the line when Cassidy said, I made battle rap popular? You got popular off battle rap.
Fire. Thought it was fire. Thought it was fire. I thought that was the best ball he had. Period. Out of all his rounds, I think that ball was a dope ball. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be real, I don't think him in the freeway, versus freeway. I don't think that was a battle. That wasn't a battle to me. You feel what I'm saying? And freeway wasn't a battle rapper. So I'm not gonna discredit him, but you know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, and I'm pretty sure he did too, because he was out there. He battled everybody, but he had some real battles. I had real battles. The freeway that wasn't a battle. It just it was because it was him and Freeway, and it was the hype behind it, Swiss, Jay-Z. That's what it was, but it wasn't like a real battle. But if he made it popular, alright, cool. I would have thought Smack did, because watching the first battles on Smack DVD, we used to buy the DVDs just to watch the battle. So I feel like Smack made battle rap popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was doing it. We was out here doing it. We was popular on the streetwise off it. But I think, to me, Smack made it popular.
Talk about it, man. Gnome 9 has come and gone. It was certainly a night of main events. Can I get your take on who actually had the battle of the night?
Battle of the night? I mean, when I was there, I had Keyshawn and Nitty. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a chance to go watch, because I didn't really see Surf and Geechee when I was there. I couldn't really hit them, so I went and watched it. That was a good ass fucking battle. That's another one I was going back and forth. So it's out of those two battles, because they was going back and forth. Surf, and I was happy to see Surf on his A game like that. I ain't see Surf on his A game like that in a long time.
And it really was.
Yeah, Surf was cooking, but so was Geechee. Geechee was cooking too. I got Surf in that battle though, Edge. You know what I'm saying? But I got Surf in that battle. But see, that's the thing. It don't even matter. Like me saying I got Surf Edge, but Geechee did so good. It's just a good battle. So Geechee stock goes up as well. You get what I'm saying? Geechee stock goes up for him putting on the performance he put on. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. Win-win. Surf was in there with the 2018 Champion of the Year.
Right.
Feel like he held his own. He won, you say.
Right.
So, and then out of nowhere, we see you show up for the coin flip for the main event. How did all that come about?
Well, normally when they do a coin flip, they do somebody that's gonna battle.
Yep, they had a little flip.
Or something.
They had a little flip there.
Yeah. I was
celebrity guest.
Yeah. I was a celebrity guest, man.
Yes, for the main event, though.
Yes, I was a celebrity guest. I just came off the cash joint, beat him, like, I was a celebrity guest. He told me they come fly you down so you can flip the coin. You know what I'm saying? Smack my man outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Smack outside of battle rap, so he just told me come down, flip the coin. Like, I just came off a big battle. So why not have me there to flip the coin? You get what I'm saying?
So you said this is usually a prelude to a battle that could be coming?
Yeah, normally, but in this case it wasn't, just because I came off a big battle. You know what I'm saying? Who was going to look better than me flipping the coin?
So speaking of that, what were your thoughts on the main event? Lux and Verb.
I liked it. I think Lux came crazy in the first, to the point niggas was like, we was told, he's like, damn, what Verb gonna come with it? Like, after that? And then Verb came with it. Verb started off slow on his first, but then Verb did. I couldn't tell Verb, like, if I need you, because I can't, because I fuck with Lux and Verb. But Verb, what I wanted to tell Verb to do, he did. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell him, like, Verb, you need to be Verb. Be extra lyrical. Don't try to do nothing else but be just. But he did it. I didn't have to say it. Like I answered, he did it. He went in there and was Verb, extra lyrical. That's all Verb needed to do. And he came and was cooking. And it's like, wow. So then when the second round come, Lux came out crazy again. It's like, all right, I don't know if Verb gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he going first. And then Verb came out again like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this is a good battle. So we had it coming down to the third after the first two. But a lot of people, it was going both ways. A lot of people were saying Lux won the first two. So they gave Lux the battle, and there was a lot of people saying it come down to the third and Verb got the third. They Verb won 2-1. So that shit is a up in the air battle. I ain't watch it back yet. I'm probably gonna watch it in a minute. You know, it's Father's Day. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna chill. I ain't really doing it. I'm gonna watch that and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, happy Father's Day, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I didn't get the chance to tell you that. Man. Let's talk Rum Nitty versus K-Shine. What was your take on that battle?
I think me even like when they said it was happening, I already knew it was gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Those are my favorites, and that's not just saying it. Like anytime K-Shine and Nitty is battling, I watch Nitty battles and I watch K-Shine, but I don't watch a lot of battles. You know what I'm saying? It's a few people that if they battle, I'm be like, oh nah, I'm gonna go watch their battle. And Nitty and K-Shine is one of them. I'm gonna always get the performance I want to see, like dealing with them. They're gonna always keep me entertained. So to me, you got the best performer, who's K-Shine. To me, it's either him and Hitman, but to me, it's K-Shine and then Hitman. This is my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the best puncher to me of all times, and that's Rum Nitty. It's either him and B Magic to me. I had B Magic, but Nitty is so consistent. Like B Magic kind of fell a little bit. Like, he stopped taking it serious. B Magic, you know what I'm saying? B Magic do videos and all that. Like he obviously do. So it's like to me, he kind of stopped putting the effort in like he used to, and he kind of fell off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And Rum, I gotta give it to Nitty because Nitty is so consistent. So to me, Nitty is the best puncher of all times, and the best performer is K-Shine to me. So to me, it was going to be a fucking crazy battle, and that's exactly what it was.
The crowd hype for that battle was probably the best of the night.
Yeah, listen, it was retarded. They went, and you know that crowd hype is about when you go, what time you go, and all that, and like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to go, I be trying to go third. I always go like third, fourth, even when I'm the main event. You know, I try to do that with the Cassidy battle, but he don't understand. So I want to go last, like him, and I ain't arguing. I'm like, all right, cool. You don't understand all this plays against you, especially if you're not cooking. You know what I'm saying? If you're not cooking, this plays against you. You know what I'm saying? I think what people don't give me enough credit for is I also got performance. And I talk about dramatic, moving, and I don't got to do that for performance, but I got stage presence, which equals into performance. So even at the end of the night when they're tired, I could keep them, you know what I'm saying? I could keep their attention on me. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able to keep their attention. They be tired, they be drinking, they ready to leave. Like, you get what I'm saying? So
in the third round, some would say Nitty choked. What was your take?
I think Nitty did choke. I think he choked, but his comeback was so fucking crazy. See, he didn't choke his whole round. He didn't fuck up his whole round and then he couldn't get it back. He forgot it for a minute, and then after he got it back, it was fucking crazy. So I commend Nitty for that, and that was super, super dope. It's still a battle. It was a choke, but it was so dope how he came after. You know what I'm saying? I would show the choke a little bit and then clip it out and going back into his bars, because when he caught it back, he was fire. You know what I'm saying? But you do lose a round for that. K-Shine was just more consistent because of that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give K-Shine that third round automatically. But Nitty was fucking crazy. After the choke, he choked. Shit, he was so crazy after the choke. I ain't even give a fuck about the choke. It's like, he choked. I'm going to give this round to K-Shine because of that, but
he held the integrity of the battle after the choke.
Fucking crazy. Still was crazy, so it don't matter.
But what I'm thinking in my mind when I'm there watching it is that without the choke, this could have potentially been one of the greatest battles of all time.
I still got it as one of the best battles, even with the choke.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was going off so much in his first and second. Like it was so back and forth crazy. The first 2 rounds that when he choked, normally they would boo you. They would boo him. They was wanting him to get it back. They're like, come on, nigga, they rooting him on to get it back. That's how you know when you cooking. You know what I'm saying? Or when, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're a nigga that's not used to, they're not used to seeing you choke, they do shit like that. They be excited like, yo, come, like, get it back. They rooting for you instead of booing you. So, yeah.
What's your take on Drake showing interest in the battle rap culture? You know, he actually hosted a few battles for King of the Dot, and he's toured with the idea of jumping actually in a battle.
Nah, Drake ain't never gonna jump in a battle, but I think Drake just Drake is a fucking mogul. He's out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's a superstar. So him being he's mad humble. You know what I'm saying? I met Drake, you know, a few times. Chopped it on me. He told me I was a legend. And he's so humble, you know what I'm saying? And him being into it is dope. To have somebody that big that's in the battle. But I think a lot, you know, you gotta understand we're entertainment for them as well as they're entertainment for us. So you know what I'm saying? So we got our own lane, own category in hip hop. So you know we got the fame. People know us. You know we go places. We sign autographs. We do all that. Probably don't got the money they got, but so I think it's dope. I think the same way they're entertaining us, we're entertainment to them. So I think it's dope.
So what was it actually like when Drake showed up to that URL event?
Yeah, I actually was with him in VIP. His security guard is the dude that was his security guard that day was my man. He actually came down, got me, took me up, put me right there in the drink with Drake and them. You know, so I knew Drake already at that time. I was fucking with Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Drake is a cool ass nigga, man. It's shit, cool nigga, man.
But you two ain't gonna battle.
No. Drake ain't gonna battle. I wouldn't. That's what I said. I don't get hype off of a dude that don't battle rap, like a star in the industry, coming back to battle. I'm not gonna get hyped to battle him. I'm not gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna kill Drake. I'm not. I understand what it does for you though, as far as the notoriety in other places. I understand that, but I'm not in this for that. You know what I'm saying? I got notoriety in my field. It's cool if I don't. You know, I'm not into these people. All these people over here knowing me. It's big. I'm supposed to be, but I'm more into the competition. I want somebody to go in there that I think that's gonna kill me, and that's what I was saying about the Cassidy joint. I just didn't fit. Like when I battled Tay-Rock, I was more in for that because Tay-Rock was the top nigga in battle rap. That's big for me to take a nigga like that, not to take somebody that hasn't done it and they gotta learn as they go.
Goodz, I got to get your take on Hollow the Don and Loaded Lux coming together to form Loaded Hollows. What's your thoughts?
I think they're gonna be dope. I told Hollow I got Tay-Rock and Surf beating them, and I told him, he was offended. I said I got them because I don't know how y'all gonna sound together. I could think in my head y'all gonna be dope. I gotta actually hear y'all together. I heard them together and they crazy together. Their chemistry is crazy. It's about chemistry. Song 2 is about chemistry. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be real, I'm be real with you. I don't think nobody fucking with me and Clips. I'm sorry. I don't think. I think me and Clips together is special, man. And it's because of chemistry. That's all it leads down to. Like, of course these niggas have fucking ridiculous bars, man. Both of them. Like, these niggas is crazy. So, but as far as chemistry, I think me and Clips got the best chemistry out of everybody. Even though we only did it one time.
Could we possibly see you guys facing off with the West Coast Rum Nitty and Geechee Gotti?
That'd be dope.
East Coast versus West Coast?
That'd be dope. I would want to do that. I think that's
Summer
dope.
Impact shit.
I think that's dope. Let's go for it. See what it do.
So tell me though, man. We've seen Hollow and Lux go at it, but what's the chemistry going to be like when them coming together?
I watched the interview with Lux, and he seemed so excited about it. And when I spoke to Hollow, I saw him at the event, and he seemed so excited about it. I think their chemistry gonna be dope. I don't know how they're gonna sound together. That's what I'm eager to hear, because they got two totally different kind of styles. They, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, hey, King, you know we do, King, and it's gonna be, I don't want to hurt this. I want to hear it. So I want to see how it's gonna sound, but that might make for a dope ass, you know what I'm saying, team. So there's two different people, like. That's what makes this shit so dope. I think that's the what's dope about 2 on 2s is you can put 2 totally different styles together, and that's what's gonna make it dope. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, I noticed Surf stayed a little bit later to watch the Loaded Lux and A-Verb. You think he was scouting his competition?
No, I just think Surf is a fan of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a fan of battle rap. If he admits it or if he don't or whatever, I just think Surf is a fan of battle rap because, you know, even when I battled Cassidy, he was standing there. He was a fan. You get what I'm saying? Like he was a fan. Like and when I'm there, that's how I am. I'm really there as a fan. So I think Surf is just a fan of the sport. You know what I'm saying? And he's just a fan. So when he don't got to work, he's just there as a fan. Listen.